The way life is right now, it is really hard to get out of the house. My kids have been waking up every single morning before I even am getting ready for work. And if you follow my channel and have seen that my kids were sick and then I was sick with pneumonia, things are just really behind. So in the morning, I'm like taking care of the kids, getting ready for work, cleaning up as I can. So getting out of the house has been really hard. But hello guys, I just got to work. I figured we would do a day in the life of a case manager who is working the weekend. It is Sunday today. And things actually might be changing. I figured I'd do this video before they change. So they actually announced that there's going to be a new position or like department. It's kind of confusing to explain just because the department actually exists already, but just at one of our like sister hospitals, and they're just rolling this out now to like all the other hospitals. I have way too much to carry. Hold on. But it's going to be new for us, and it is a utilization review position. So if you have seen some of my videos, you know that I do discharge planning and insurance reviews. They are splitting things up. So there will be a utilization review department, and then the people who are kind of left in the case management role will just do discharge planning. Only one person they are looking for to do this for like my team. And like I said, it's already done at the other hospitals, but they're just kind of incorporating it now in the other hospitals. So I am interested in this position, and I did let them know, and I've had like one meeting and I have another meeting to go to. But if I get that, obviously, and even if I don't get it, the weekends will definitely be changing on how they look. But we'll do a day in the life on the weekend as a nurse case manager today, and then just follow along if you're interested in seeing how things may change. What you just saw is I came in, I went to my desk, I printed the census for the entire hospital because on the weekend there are only 2 of us. I went through the patients and identified the status in the hospital that they were under. You can actually be in the hospital under different statuses like outpatient surgery, observation, inpatient. Everyone thinks that they're in the hospital as inpatient, but that is not true. So I went over everyone's status and made sure that they were in the right status, and then identified that anyone that may need to be changed. If you're in the hospital like multiple days, your status may need to be changed. So I did all of that before going at 9 a.m. to the doctor's lounge downstairs because we have our meeting at 9 a.m. During the week we have it at 9, it's just on the floors. And then during the weekend, everyone that's working, which is like all the doctors, the nurse practitioners, the physician assistants, and then just like the 2 case managers and the house supervisor get together in the nurse's lounge and do the bed meeting. And we identify patients that are going to be discharged, any barriers to discharge, people who are not ready to go and why, and then I will address the statuses to see if anyone needs to be changed. So we just did that, and now I'm going to come back up to the floor, and I work with a social worker. So the social worker will do all of the discharge planning today, and I will be focusing on the insurance reviews. So she is doing discharge planning for the entire hospital, and I am doing insurance reviews for the entire hospital. During the week, I do discharge planning and insurance reviews for my patients only, which is about 12 patients. Now on the weekend, I will do the insurance reviews for the entire hospital. So it takes me the entire day to do that. So I will go back to my desk, I will identify all the reviews that need to be done, and I will get started. I needed to take a break. I try to take a break as much as I can, and if you sit at a desk, you do the same. I usually get up a lot anyway to get a snack, get a drink, go to the bathroom. I never not pee. No job's ever going to stop me from peeing. Nothing's ever going to stop me from peeing. Go if you have to go. So that always makes it so I can get up and stretch my legs. But I had to get up. So I just figured I'd talk to you a little bit about what the weekend would look like if I worked with another nurse. There are weekends where I work with another nurse, and then I have to do discharge planning and reviews. We usually split up the floors, like I'll take 2 floors, they'll take 2 floors, and then you have to do the discharge planning and the reviews for both. Now, with this new change, this new department that's coming that I hope that I get, follow along if you're interested to see what happens. Then I do still have to work weekends. I would just do reviews just like I do when I work with a social worker, but they are going to split reviews up between insurances, and then it's like all the hospitals combined you're doing reviews for. So it won't be like I'm just doing reviews for this hospital. It'll be for all the sister hospitals. And then let's say I don't get the position, but that position still exists. So me and my team would no longer have to do reviews. And we would still have 2 people on the weekend, and it would just be doing discharge planning. So probably would split the floors again, 2 and 2. And then you would just do the discharge planning. You would do meet and greets for new patients, any kind of, preparing discharge planning for the week coming up. I definitely think there's still plenty to do on the weekend to have 2 people, but it won't be any insurance reviews. So that's why I'm really hoping that I get this position, because discharge planning is my least favorite thing to do. And I just can't imagine working throughout the week, just doing discharge planning, and then having to work the weekend and also doing discharge planning. I like that a lot of the time I work with a social worker on the weekends, and I'm able to just do reviews. So fingers crossed that I get that position and can move into a new role. But like I said, I would still be working weekends. So I don't usually mind working weekends. It's very relaxing, calm, quiet compared to during the week. And I don't have to work that many, so it's not like I feel like I'm missing out a lot on things. So that'll be the same if I get this new position. So Yeah, now I'm going to go back to it. I've done so many reviews already. On average, I would say on the weekend, it's like anywhere between 25 and 30 reviews that I have to do. And reviews can take anywhere from just like a few minutes, maybe like 2 minutes on a quick review, to like 10 or more minutes on a review that takes a long time. So it just depends on the complexity of the patient, as well as the insurance and what you have to do in order to send the review. So I don't know, I probably did, maybe like 18 reviews so far. I'm not going to bore you with a lot of video of just me sitting there typing, because that's literally all it is me looking at the screen, moving my mouse, highlighting, pasting, copying, and then typing. So I just figured I'd talk as much as I can about things I think you guys would be interested to know. And it's maybe like 3 o'clock right now. I'll pump again here at 4, and then it will be close to the time that I need to leave when I go. So before I go, I'll make sure that all the patients are in their correct status. Like I said, if you're here like multiple days, your status may need to be changed. And I did ask some of the doctors to change patients already, but sometimes they forget or they get busy, so I might have to remind them. So I'll try to remember to make sure and remind them to make sure the patients are in the right patient status. And then I will write up a handoff for my coworkers tomorrow to continue anything that needs kind of wrapped up. But I actually will do reviews again tomorrow, with it being Monday. Sometimes if we're like really well staffed, my manager will have us do that, and tomorrow we're well staffed. I would be like an extra person, so she just has me doing reviews, but she does want to still put out a handoff just so the other nurses can double check and just make sure things get done and make sure things don't get missed, because let's be real, the insurance reviews are how the hospital gets paid, and that's super important. So yeah, all right, come back with me to the computer and we will kind of do the rest of the day. It's 5 o'clock. Well, maybe 5:10. I'm leaving. I would call that on time. And I was able to finish everything that I was supposed to do. I did send the handoff to my coworkers. And now I am headed out the door. And I will enjoy the rest of the day with my family. And I will work tomorrow. I work tomorrow, which is Monday, and Tuesday yet, and then I will have off Wednesday for working the weekend. And I had off on Friday last week for working the weekend. So I'm excited for just doing reviews tomorrow, and then obviously excited to have off on Wednesday. I do have a second meeting about this new position on Tuesday, so again, wish me luck that I get it. And if you're new here and interested in following a mom who works full-time, who's a pumping mom, I have 2 young kids, then please consider subscribing. I post work motivation, family and lifestyle videos, cleaning motivation videos. I'm 30 years old, so I'd love for you guys to follow me. Have a good day. Bye.